actually get to 5 stars, you need to incorporate a food
You
safety.
have to have a fully functioning written food safety management system.
It's having a documented system in place.
Yes, and it's not just having a folder on the, you know,
It's
in the office that's gathering dust.
Okay.
It's got to be a living document. It's got to be current. It's got to be reviewed. And if they can prove that, then that's a third of the score that makes up the star rating system is on confidence in management and paperwork. So right from the word go, you can give them a plan of action.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's very simple things that they can do.
Just fine tweaking the business.
Absolutely, yes. Or it might be quite a few. It might be structural things, which obviously takes much longer.
Right.
But often it's because people haven't maintained their written food safety management system. It's in a mess, or they've started it and it's just, you know, 6 months of nothing.
And then, Carol, you mentioned something earlier about every food business, including Mark's got to have a food safety management system now. How have you helped Mark put together his food safety management system?
Well, Mark had a sort of like a broad outline to begin with. Needed a little bit of fleshing out in places and homing in on the critical control points.
One of the really crucial things then for a business to get 5 stars is you must have a food safety management system.
Yes, oh yes, definitely.
Right, and would you work with the business to help them implement that?
Oh yes, we can give them advice. We obviously won't do it for them, but we will actually put them towards either the pack they're using or other systems that are out there on the market.
Right.
Obviously, you know, it's for them to make the decision, and then we will come along and actually see how they filled it out and how it's actually being used on a day-by-day basis.
Thank you so much for coming today. I know you've helped Vicky out an awful lot. How do you help to get in this great business to become sort of 5-star and an elite business?
Well, I've obviously carried out inspections here and she demonstrated very high standards of structure, practices and paperwork. Very importantly, the written food safety management system is in place and used day by day. They're responsible for the food safety there as the food business owner, and they've got to demonstrate to us how they're managing food safety, and what better way is to talk about that rat that we've seen and the pest control operator coming and finding the rat and dealing with it. You know, you're not going to get marked down for that as long as the rat's not still running around and now got a massive family.
A lot of cases are quite worried about saying to their local HR, something went wrong last week.
Oh no, the days of people hiding out the way in the walk-in chiller and keeping your mouth shut have gone.
Right.
We are encouraging people to be honest. You know, if we've gotten to write a week's worth of temperature records, we'll just put on the two, not taken, and the reason why and what you've done to put it right.
Right.
And again, in fact, if anything, you're going to get a tick and probably more likely to get an extra star if you put in problems that are occurring.
Steve, why is it important for a food business to have a food safety management system?
Well, Marcus, quite simply, it's the law and has been since 2006.
And what would happen to a food business's scores on the doors rating if they didn't have a food safety management system?
Well, they simply couldn't achieve 5 stars. How the business is managing food safety, particularly the critical control points.
So that's a really important one, how they manage it and critical control points.
And they can only know about their critical control points if they've actually got a written food safety management system, because that should identify critical control points, but it's critical to keep food safe.
So tell us, what are you looking for a food business to get 5 stars?
Well, very importantly, that they have a full written food safety management system that's not just been done, put on a shelf, that's actually a living document that's reviewed regularly and that's actually in use. The second thing is very good structure. Third thing are excellent practices, so evidence that food has been handled safely, critical control points are being monitored and recorded.
Thank you so much for all your help today, really appreciate it.